Hello, my name is CJ De Leon with Academic Technology and Creative Services. Today, we will be talking about how to organize your grade center. Organizing your grade center will help keep your columns organized and easier to search through. By the end of this tutorial, you will learn how to navigate to your grade center, rearrange columns, show or hide columns from your student's view and yourself, and how to delete columns. In your SacCT course, locate the Control Panel menu. Scroll down until you see Course Management on the bottom left-hand side. Click on the Grade Center section to expand and view options. The options that we see here are Needs Grading, Full Grade Center, Assignments, and Tests. Needs Grading will allow you to see any assignment or test that needs grading by the professor. Assignments will allow you to access any item that is under the assignment category. Tests is the same as assignments, but with any item that is under the test category. The option that we will be using is Full Grade Center. Now, let's click on the Full Grade Center link. The Full Grade Center will display all available Grade Center columns. You can see that there are scroll bars, one on the bottom and one on the right, that will help you navigate around the grade center. Near the top, there is a gray bar. This gray bar is called the action bar. This action bar will allow you to create columns for the grade center and manage columns. There is a light gray bar above the column names called grade information bar. When you hover over the column names, some information will be shown, such as column name, category that it belongs to, and how many points possible. Next to the names of each column, the drop-down arrow is called Action Link. This action link will give you some options such as Sort, Show or Hide, and Edit. First, I will show you how to rearrange columns. The benefit of organizing your columns is to easily navigate through your grade columns. There will be two different methods that I will show you on how to rearrange your columns. In the action bar, hover over Manage, then click on Column Organization. Scroll down to your columns at the bottom. The first way is to left-click and drag the all-directional arrows on the left of each column and move them up or down to their desired location. The other way is to click on the double-sided arrow on the right and a box will appear. Then you can select the name of the column that you will want to move and then use the up arrow or down arrow to move them. After you have moved the columns to where you want, click Apply. Click on the button Submit in the bottom right-hand corner when you are satisfied with the order of the columns. Now you can see that the columns have been rearranged to the order that we have chosen. Now you will learn how to show or hide columns from your student's view and also from yourself. The benefit of being able to show or hide columns is that you can hide scores from your student's view until you want them to see their scores. The benefit of being able to show or hide columns from yourself is that you can make the grade center less cluttered from unused content. I will first show you how to hide columns from your view and your student's view. Navigate back to Column Organization. Scroll down to your columns at the bottom. Click the checkbox on the left of each column that you want to show or hide, then hover over the Show Hide drop-down menu. Then click either if you want to show selected columns or hide selected columns. Then click Submit when you are done. The other option is, from the Grade Center page, the down arrow that is to the right of the column name, click on the arrow and then select Hide Column. Now I will show you how to hide columns from only your student's view. We are going to click the down arrow that is next to the column name. This time we will select Show or Hide to Users. When you hide a column from a student, you will see a circle with a red line next to the column name. Now you can see which columns that we have chosen to hide. If somehow you cannot see the show or hide to users, you will have to select Edit Column Information from the drop-down arrow next to the column name. Scroll down until you reach the third section called Options. There will be an option called Show this column to students. This option will allow you to either show or hide this column from the student's view. Select the option that you want, then click Submit. The last thing I will show you is how to remove columns. The benefit of removing columns is that you can remove columns that you no longer need. You can only remove the columns that you created with this method. If you want to remove a column that was generated when you created an assignment, then you will have to delete the assignment in order to remove the column. From the Grade Center page, select the down arrow that is to the right of the column name, then select Delete Column. Click the OK button. Now that column will be deleted. Let's recap. To rearrange columns, go to Column Organization under Manage. You can then either drag the all directional arrows or use the up-down arrows. To show or hide columns, go back to Column Organization, click the checkbox next to each column you want to show or hide, then hover over Show Hide and select the option that you want. Or from the Grade Center, click the down arrow to the right of the column name and select your option. To delete a column, from the Grade Center, click the down arrow to the right of the column name and select Delete Column. If you still need help or have questions, contact us by phone, email, or visit our website. Thank you for watching.